And overall today, I feel like it was an effective practice on both sides. I think we all got really good work, offensively, defensively. Guys made plays, things to learn from. So we got what we needed out of today's practice, and looking forward to tomorrow, just getting even more work. So,
what do you want to see out of CJ today? Did you see it?
Yeah, with CJ, with all our quarterbacks, what I wanted to see today was just those guys just operate, seeing a different defense, seeing a different scheme, seeing different pressures coming at them, seeing the guys operate cleanly and smoothly, and our guys made some plays, so it was cool to see.
And Jalen's final play, the big six, is obviously you see that before, but just the way he was breaking the ball.
And the way Jalen Petrie practices every single day, it doesn't surprise me when he makes a big play. All right. It's expected because that's what he does every day. He's not going to surprise you with a wild play because that's who he is. He's consistent in his preparation, and it shows when it's time to line up and compete. He's the same guy he always is. So it's very exciting for the entire team when all eyes are on us, and to see him step up and make a play like that, that's exciting and uplifting for our entire team.
When you see Christian Harris also get an interception today, what do you see like the ball to the defense, where he fits in there?
Yeah, Christian has been doing a great job all throughout camp. It's good to see him make a play as well, make a play on the ball. Is what we want to do. We want to be about the ball, attacking the ball defensively, and to get a couple today, it's encouraging for us.
What's the anticipation tomorrow, Coach? I know each day you're talking about making improvements. After the day, obviously you want to see the quantum leap, but you want to see some minimum leap football.
For tomorrow, we'll go in today and we'll review the practice tape, and we'll see things that we did well and highlight those things that we did well and just show where can we improve. It's all about getting that 1% improvement each day, and that's what we'll look for tomorrow.
DeMeco, you all had some success there in the red zone. Typically when you're trying to become a good red zone team, what is the point of emphasis and what is that you all have been trying to stress?
And when it comes to red zone, just all situational football, it first starts with being smart. You have to know, offensively, where we're going with the ball. You have to be precise with your routes. Defensively, you have to be tighter in coverage in the red zone. So whenever you operate in situational football, it's about who can be the smartest team and play the cleanest, and that's what we're looking for.
In the team drills that you guys had, could you explain a little bit how you wanted to simulate on-field play? Is it like in a game and y'all are calling plays? How did y'all want to simulate that?
Well, for our practices, talking with Mike, our coordinators on both sides, they got together. They scripted practice, so it's things they want to work on offensively, things we want to work on. So we scripted, a pretty good portion of the practice, and then at the end there, we allow for unscripted periods just for guys to call it. So we were able to get the best of both worlds.
DeMeco, there was several highlight plays by Dalton Schultz today. What does it mean to have a veteran security blanket for a young quarterback, especially going up against pressure that he hasn't seen before?
And what does Dalton mean to our team? I think it's that he provides a security blanket for the quarterback. Has really good hands. He's a guy you can rely on. He's good in protection when it's called upon him. So Dalton is just your pro's pro. He's consistent in his approach every day, and it's great to have Dalton on our team.
Do you expect CJ to play more this week in the game than he did last week?
Well, I'll talk about reps after we finish on tomorrow.
DeMeco, Mike was very complimentary of you once you guys go back when he was coaching here.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the relationship and how you basically grown up together.
Right. Now, working with Mike McDaniel, the couple years I was able to work with him. Here as a player, he was a young coach, and being able to work with him in San Francisco, it's I'm proud of Mike and what the position that he's able to be in now. Right. He's a tremendous young coach. He brings great energy to this team. Right. These guys are prepared. Right. He's always looking to push the envelope as far as how offense is ran. He's not just going to do it how it's always been. He's always looking to gain an edge, always on the cutting edge side of things. So it's fun always to go against Mike because he's going to prepare you for things you'll probably never see from other teams. So it's very challenging. That's why I really wanted the opportunity to practice against him, because I know the type of coach he is and I know the challenges that he'll present to us defensively. Then just as a person, Mike is one of the smartest coaches I've been around, right? Always keeps it low-key, fun, always having fun, always cracks a joke at the right time, very witty guy, and just proud of the coach that he's become, the man that he's become. It's fun to see him in the position that he's in as the Miami Dolphins head coach. Yeah, with Laramie and what he brings to our team is, you have every team. If you're going to be a great offense, you got to have a great protector at that left tackle position, and that's what Laramie provides for us. Laramie has done it at a high level for such a long time. He's consistent and he's reliable. So it's comforting to have Laramie out there, and knowing he's played a lot of football, seen a lot of things, and it's comforting when you have a lot of young guys around him. He can provide that experience to the guys. So Laramie has been really good for us.
Time for a couple more.
What are the emotions for you coaches and players to have this kind of practice with another team?
Well, the emotions for us, it doesn't change. We don't change who we are just because the Dolphins came in. Our intensity, our preparation is exactly the same. So the Dolphins, they saw us just as we are every day at practice, and that's how it should be.
DeMeco, you have
Mike was generally the first person in, we're there together in San Francisco, and that he's working on run stuff. So he's a funny guy. What memories do you have in those mornings when y'all working together? Did y'all compare notes? Like what are the memories?
No, working with Mike, he's like in his black hole. He's quiet. It's not a lot of people going in messing with him. His office is dark, and the film is just running, right? And I see the wheels are turning just on what motion can I do to run the same play. Like, he's just always just forward thinking in the way he approaches the game, the way he watches film, and just the way he teaches, right? He's teaching the receivers or backs. Like, his players love playing for him. He brings a great energy, a different energy from other coaches, and it's fun that a guy can be himself and still lead a team in the way that he does.
So he's just like the glow of the computer screen. You ever go in, like, flip a light? Hey, man, what is
No, I don't mess with him when he's in work mode.
What goes into the idea behind the rotation with Kenyon and Michael Dean?
With the rotation on the offensive line, we're moving a lot of guys around there. So most of it is like load management and rep counts. Like, we want to get guys, a certain amount of reps and within a certain period. So that's the thought process behind why guys rotate at times, especially, in practice when we can manage like the plays we have called, and we may want Kenyon to see one thing, we may want Dieter to see another play. So just a matter of getting the right look for those guys.
DeMeco, you kind of mentioned that Mike's defense gives you a little bit of challenges, especially with a guy like Fangio who's been around the league. What are some of those challenges that you noticed today in practice?
The challenges with the Dolphins' defensive scheme is, they're going to do a really good job of setting the edge and force you, right, to run the ball inside, and they're going to do what they do defensively. Coach Fangio runs a very disciplined style of defense. Those guys are exactly where they're supposed to be, and they force you to earn every yard that you get. And so that's the good part about going against this scheme is five down fronts. It's different from our scheme. So our offense has to do a different job of communicating, different jobs of who they're blocking, who they're targeting. So it allows us, right, to just get better offensively at communicating. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Roll Tide.
All right, guys. Questions?
Well, I had a chance to meet with a lot of Alabama guys down on the sideline. What y'all talk about?
Yeah, it was fun. Like me, I only played with Waddle, and it was good catching up with him. He was asking how I liked it, and I was like, man, it's way better than college. You got way more time to take care of your body, everything. And he was like, I'm already knowing. Then Tua, I never played with Tua, but that was like really my first time really meeting him. Down to earth guy, really cool. So it was fun going against him today.
How beneficial was the work to work against different linemen, different techniques, and just a different style?
Yeah, it was really fun. I think that's what's all about growing and getting better, seeing different things. We've been banging all camp and getting to go against another, team to see where we are as a defense, where we are as a team. It was great.
What'd you learn?
So, yeah, today just quick sets and everything like that. Their offensive line, they get on you really quick. So just using your hands, we're using different techniques to get around them. So it was fun. I think as a D-line, we do a really good job of, seeing like different reps of like Jerry or JG or me, and then we'll all come together and collaborate.
It seems like your speed is something that was like really good for you. Like,
Yeah.
if someone can match that, how have you learned to like counter against against that when people can ask speed?
Oh yeah, really, because really they sleep on my power. So like they see me in my frame, it was like, oh, he's probably just a speed guy, and then I hit him with power as a counter or anything like that. So it's just good having that speed to power. You know, a lot of people wouldn't think of having like my body type having that.
How much does it help you to be able to see a quarterback who is left-handed and has that release like that? Does it help you when you go back and watch the film to be able to use your mechanics?
Yes, most definitely. You know, I always play with my right hand down, so on that side. So going against a quarterback like Tua, it's always great. Very instinctive. You know, knows how to really run an offense really well and get his team going. So like we go watch the film again, come back tomorrow and go do work.
What do you think about Jalen's interception?
Oh, he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like he works his butt off every day. I can't say enough good things about him. He brings the team up. He has a lot of energy every day. It's something about him that, he has that tick in him that makes him go, and it's contagious and it spreads through the whole defense.
Bill, talk about the situation. I mean, obviously you do your hand placements against going each other, but now that you got a chance to go against this team and then what you had the experience last week, what are you finding out now, particularly on your hand placement and really making your first step?
Yeah, most definitely. The first step is the most important step, getting off the ball. And your hand placement, Coach always talks on that, having great hands, having great feet. Those two things tie together really well. So just making sure your hands are, like, right on the breastplate of the O-tackle, not getting up too high so he can get underneath you. And those are things that you watch on film, and come back and get better at.
Well, have you noticed any similarities between Bobby's offense and Mike's offense, especially with that motion?
Yes, most definitely. I would say Miami does a little bit more, like with eye candy and stuff like that, but both offenses are very electric. They do a lot of motions and stuff like that, so it was really good to go against an offense like that.
So anything practice with teacher runs all the way down here. Where were you in the mix?
Right behind him. I'm not as fast as him, but I was trying to catch up to him.
What did you see from your Alabama teammate Henry
Yeah.
so far?
Oh, I've seen the same thing that I've seen in Alabama. Instinctive guy, can come down, hit people, very smart, can lead a defense. And, he just has those leadership qualities that I knew he could bring, get people lined up, know which play is coming and stuff like that. So I had no doubt that Henry can come to the next level and, and not succeed. He's been phenomenal. I'm glad to have him again as a teammate, and he's been unbelievable so far.
Well, your position coach said that you're one of the hardest workers that he's ever, had coached or been around.
Yeah.
When you get ready to leave from here, after you work out and things like that, will you be able to when you watch that film, how much of that will you take from today to bring into tomorrow and Saturday?
Oh, all of it. Every rep counts. Every rep is not perfect. Every rep is not good. Even your good reps, that rep might, even if you beat somebody, that rep could have probably been better. So just always being, kind of hard on myself, saying, what could I have done better on this rep, even though I won? If I lost that rep, what could I have done better? And that's just all about film study. And, it just speaks volumes to the type of coach I have, because they really sat me down and showed me how to break down film, how to slow it down and not get caught up watching the game or watching different stuff. So, they do a really good job of helping me prepare and helping me see the little small details that I need to have in my game. Oh, Tank Dell, he's electrifying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can make anybody miss. Great feet. Great can go up and get the ball fast. He's just a one of a kind type of guy. He works really hard. He's always out here on the jugs every day. And as a wide receiver, I think that's a big thing to do. And he just shows and proves, why he belongs.
From a defensive point, how does he make your day useful?
Oh, you just got to get to the quarterback fast, man. So they didn't even give him an opportunity to even, get going. But I think our back end does a really good job. We have a lot of great guys back there that can cover and do a lot of great things. And we're going to be really good in the back end. And I trust those guys, to do their job. You know what I'm saying? So they've been good all camp. They help us out a lot up front, covering so we can go get sacks and, we can get them interceptions. So it's been good.
Well, you still got to watch a little bit of the film, but just personally, what do you want to see improvements on by yourself tomorrow?
Yeah, really just my first step, you know what I'm saying, just my lunge and everything. That's really one of the biggest things that, Coach always talks about. It's just having that first step, getting my footwork right, 1-2, down close, everything like that within the system, really just the small details. And Coach always talks about being precise, and that's what I just want to continue to do, be precise with my details.
Last one. All set? All right. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you.
Jimmy, my roll.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Can you talk about Jalen's interception?
Oh, man. The crazy thing is he always talks about that. 2x2, open, spread, slant, still a slant by one. And he went and got it.
Were you sitting there when Anderson said go, talking about Petrie and his big thing in practice today?
Yes, I was sitting right there.
What do you think?
About what?
Jalen overall as a player.
Jalen, man, Jalen is a great player. Like, Jalen can hit. He can cover. Then he talks. See, y'all don't hear Jalen out there talking, but Jalen talks a lot too. But he can back it up too.
So I mean, you guys get the pick there. Overall in the practice, what was your impression of going against these Dolphins receivers? Like they got a couple of deep passes they were able to recover. Overall, what you feel about how they went?
They got a good group over there. Like, offense is very explosive. Got a lot of fast players. That's kind of how they built their offense. A lot of speed and running backs. They got Jeff power and speed. But wide receiver groups, all of them can run. So, of course, they was going to make some plays. Them guys getting paid too. But I feel like we made a lot of plays out here too, and we took the ball away.
What do you learn from that?
Watch film, and going to hopefully, learn. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of plays that showed up that we gave up too, and we can get better off that.
Jimmy, did you see some parallels with Mike McDaniel's offense, with what Bobby Sloan likes to throw you guys?
A little bit. It's a little different. I feel like they do a lot more RPO, and they kind of switch up their personnel a lot too. And they kind of have certain personnels that look like 11 personnel, 11 personnel could look like 21 personnel. Like, got a few gadget guys here and there.
Jimmy, on that last drive,
Mm-hmm.
the two plays prior, it looked like you wanted to, make a hit on the receiver, on the tight end, but you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it for you, especially since you haven't seen, haven't had live contact with another team that you played last week, and so you've only been going through 10 minutes?
Can you repeat that again for me?
So, how was it for you to have to pull back on your instincts not to be able to hit the tight end or the wide receiver that was coming on those two plays prior? It looked like you wanted to go ahead and lay into him, but you laid off.
Well, I kind of practice how I play. I obviously I can't take a player to the ground. I kind of had a little mistake early in camp, but now it's just all great technique, thud. We trying to get out of here healthy, like our team and their team. So I think I can practice like a pro now.
DeMeco was talking about Mike McDaniel and how he'd come in, he'd be the first one in, like a black hole, dark room. What are your memories of Mike in San Francisco? What was he like?
Mike was cool, laid back. Used to wear these huge shoes. I think he's like a size 12 or something. He's like 5'7" or something. So, but he was always cool, man. Just laid back, and that's how he is now.
What did you see with their interactions while they were
And DeMeco and laid back. A whole bunch of arm crossing, arm folding, and just a little giggle here and there. That's about it.
Does that help when you have someone that fast, just to see that game speed in the practice session?
Yeah, it definitely helps. Just makes you go out there and trust your technique, and that's really all it's about. And then, you got to respect the speed, and not just about his speed. It's just he can stop and go. A lot of guys fast, not a lot of guys can change direction, stop and start fast. Will Anderson? I feel like Will Anderson is a nice wide receiver. He's like, 6'2", 6'3", can run great routes. Oh, dang. I'm thinking, my bad. We talk about Will Anderson. I don't know why I thought you were talking. Oh, yeah, okay, I thought you were talking about Jones. Okay. No, Will Anderson, be a beast. Like, man, you see how big this dude is? And then he's impressing, too, at the media. I know y'all like him, huh? Y'all like him? I'm saying he's pretty cool though. He makes y'all laugh and stuff. Come up here, and then he talks real proper. I feel like he's a cool guy, and then he's a hell of a ball player too. So, and he's just been making plays since we've been out here, creating pressure on the quarterback, and he's one man wrecking crew.
You notice the offense a little bit more pre-snap motion with Miami versus Houston.
Say that again. Sorry.
A little bit more pre-snap motion with the offense versus Texans offense.
Oh man, a lot. But that's the main thing that I was telling the guys before we even got out here, because I went back and I turned on the San Fran versus Miami December game last year and did a lot of motion, different personnel, like I was telling you, and the whole time they was kind of throwing the ball in the same spots, like right there by the hash, like a whole bunch of RPOs. So it's a hit and a miss. If you got a lot of people that's impatient, jumping out of holes, jumping out of gaps, and biting down, then you can give up explosives because they guys are speedsters, so they can do they get a lot of yak yards, yards after the catch. But the main thing is just be patient and just see if they can drive the ball. They're gonna make plays, but see if they can drive the ball all the way down the field like we did in 2 minutes. Throw a pick six. So
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Christian Harris is up next. Thank you.
Got a chance to see some of the Alabama teammates. I saw
Yeah.
What was that like? Y'all get to talk, catch up?
No, it was good. It was good for sure to just be able to see everybody out here in this platform that we have on this field today, like training camp practice. So it was just pretty fun to see everybody.
What did you see on the interception that you had against team drills?
Really just kind of like his shoulders opened up. You know what I'm saying? Immediately staring down, like trying to do a little no-look pass, and just trying to trust my instincts. Kind of felt where I was at was a good position. Just try to make a play.
What you think about Jalen? What you think about Jalen Peters?
Man, big time play. It don't surprise me. Like that's happening every day in practice, but in a big moment like that, that's something we need. So it's definitely good to be able to see that this early for sure.
Christian, to work against them, how productive was it for you guys just to see their style of offense, their efforts?
It's always good in general just to be able to go against another color and compete, and just try to use the things that we've learned so far, put together in this training camp, and put them against another team. So it's a lot of stuff we obviously be able to clean up. So
Since that this week,
yeah.
all business.
Yeah, that's all bit. I'm just trying to compete and get better. We all out here with the same goal, same mindset, so we all hungry.
And with the running backs, it seems like they just don't like it hit that hard. Or
I don't know what it is, but look, hey, we like I said, we got to bring the same intensity every day. We got a standard we trying to develop over here and put over here, especially with DeMeco. So, like I said, we're just trying to come out and compete.
He's talked about how he wants his defense to have an edge. What do you think that means?
You said what?
He said he wants his defense to have an edge. What do you think that means?
I think it's just that, like the willingness to want to compete every single snap, not just based off circumstances. Is who you are, like as a person. Like that's naturally what you should want to be able to do, regardless if it's practice or it's game day, it's preseason game, regular season game. Like that's you always on. So that's just what it is.
Christian, they were running a lot of pre-snap motion offensively, but Jimmie said that a lot of the times they go to the same spot. Did you notice that a little bit in practice today?
Yeah, you start to pick up a little bit on some of the things throughout the practice, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of complimentary stuff off of that tomorrow. And like I said, we're just going to take it as it is and keep learning from it.
Individually, where do you want to see yourself improve from today and tomorrow?
Personally, probably using better with my hands, just better in the run game. I definitely think we can, develop. Like I said, it's a lot we can for sure clean up and have to clean up. And but for me, emphasis for sure probably be run game. And just really overall, like I said, as a defense, we'll figure everything out that we got to clean.
What are your? I don't know if I've seen you match up with Tank in practice yet, but maybe you have. What is your impression with him? And,
That's a dog, bro. It's sticky. Like I was just playing with him on Madden last night. It's really crazy, bro. Like he's sticky, but he's a nice player for sure. And I only had like a couple times to really match up with him, but it's kind of just based off within the rules of the defense, so it's not too much man to man on him. But like I said, he's a great player for sure.
how did that game go?
It was lovely. I'm playing with the Texans, of course, every time.
Who is he playing?
Huh?
Who's he playing with?
Who was I playing with?
No, he said he
No, I wasn't playing him. I was using him yesterday. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, kick return. Yeah, fact. I got to put him out there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Christian, you get to go up against Dalton Schultz in practice every day, led to an interception. Just having the ability to go up against a tight end that's known for being a good route runner, what advantages does that do for you, especially when playing man coverage?
Really just to go back to piggyback on that competing every day type of thing. That's great competition every single day. That'll get me ready for the game every single day. Any tight end that we face this year, I'm going against what I feel like, and I told him this too, he's one of the best tight ends in the league. So, like I said, that's going to do nothing but make me better.
So when you use him in Madden, what do you do? What do you do with him?
It's everything. Wherever they have him at. I use Mexi really everybody, but like I said, I really just saw it last night on that kick return. I was using him. He's just sticky. He's just shifty as hell. You know what he do. Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man.
Thanks, Christian.